I've had 3 assignments I've got to use the camera like this. And you guys are allowing me to do it. Dude, I see this gay kid on camera 1. He kind of looks like this. Oh, wait, that is Nick.
You seen this coach's name?
That was me.
It's the greatest name ever, right?
Like, you wouldn't do anything if you're
The
up
modern
here.
day tragedy. I'm not going to bring it up on the live stream, of course, but I think that's noteworthy. We're live in 2? Oh, on the queue. Are we live right now?
Attention please, there is a car in the Olathe Northwest parking lot.
Oh, on the
It
queue.
is a black Ford Explorer. The alarm keeps going off. It is licensed Johnson County 451JRH, a black Ford Explorer. Your alarm is continually going off.
Yeah, someone in Johnson County might go break.
Owner of a black Ford Explorer, please come get your car. Here comes the marching band.
Okay, Nick, keep your camera where it is. I'm switching to you. And I want Cooper. Can you zoom in on the band? No, I want you to stay where you are. I want you to stay where you are.
You see Hunter Carpenter warming up. I've seen some of his highlights. He's shown he's able to break it.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, now approaching the south end of the stadium, the Olathe Northwest Pride Marching Band.
Write it down. How many did you say Shawnee Mission South has on the field? 29? That's crazy.
No, stay where you are.
I mean, so I'm play-by-play. He's paint the picture. No, I'm just clarifying. Like, or are we just going with it? Like, that's what I was told I was doing. But
Welcome everyone to the final game of this regular season for the Olathe Northwest Ravens. I'm Ben Blades alongside Val Cartwright. The Ravens are playing the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. They're 0-7, while the Ravens are 2-5. We're playing here at the College Boulevard Activity Center.
game for you here tonight. Both of these teams are hungry for a W. They want to end the regular season off on one. The Raiders are coming in 0-7, and so they're looking to get that W here tonight. Although the Ravens are looking strong.
Number 5, Jamison Baita. Scored escorted by his parents, Dan and Deanne. Jameson would like to play football at the collegiate level and study architecture. Senior number 5, Jameson Baeza.
All right, ready? One, take one.
Our second senior is number 6, Elijah Rowland. Elijah is escorted by his parents, Kataya Rowland and Craig Rowland. Elijah plans to continue his education and become a lawyer or an accountant. Senior number 6, Elijah Rowland. Our next senior is number 9, David Boschma, escorted by his parents, Bill and Courtney, and his brother Robert and family and friends. David plans to attend college to study accounting and play tennis and football. Senior number 9, David Boschma. Our next senior is number 12, Easton Crupper. Escorted by his parents, Eddie and Jill Crupper, Easton plans to attend college and major in physics and philosophy. Number 12, Easton Crupper. Our next senior is number 14, Maxwell Donahue, escorted by his parents, Amanda Alexander and Mark Donahue. Max plans to attend KU and study business and engineering. Senior number 14, Maxwell Donahue. Our next senior is number 15, Charles Elvin, escorted by his parents, Bill and Rachel Elvin. Charles plans to attend college in the Midwest and hopefully continue to Hunter Patterson, escorted by his parents, John and Heather Patterson. Hunter plans to attend a four-year university after graduating. Senior number 16, Hunter Patterson. Our next senior is number 18, Charlie Holmgren, son of Jim Holmgren and Janice Gelbach. He is being escorted tonight by his mom, Janice. Charlie plans to attend Pitt State through the ROTC program, majoring in criminal justice with a minor in military science. Senior number 18, Charlie Holmgren. Senior number 33, Ashton Avery, son of Laura and Alan Avery. He is escorted by his mom, Laura, and siblings, Austin, Alana, and Annabelle Avery, some of his biggest fans. Ashton plans to pursue a degree in finance at an undecided university. Number 33, Ashton Avery. Senior number 39, Elijah Bienemy, escorted by his parents, Eric and Mia Bienemy, and brother Eric III, along with his grandmother. Elijah plans to attend university and pursue a degree in business and/or marketing and music production. Senior number 39, Elijah Bienemy. Number 41, Nick Burchard, escorted by his parents, Chris and Michelle Burchard. Nick plans to attend K-State next fall. Senior number 41, Nick Burchard. Senior number 43, Brooks Kennedy, escorted by his parents, Charles Kennedy and Marla Berry, and grandfather, Dr. Robert Berry. Brooks plans to attend K-State and major in psychology. Senior number 43, Brooks Kennedy. Our next senior is number 45, Alex Bernhardt, escorted by his parents, Dusty and Tina Bernhardt. Alex plans to attend college and study architecture. Senior number 45, Alex Bernhardt. Our next senior is number 54, Cody Koff, escorted by his parents, Dean and Wendy Koff, and sister, Brittany. Cody will attend the University of Kansas and study aerospace engineering. Number 54, Cody Koff. Our next senior is number 56, Chase Hartquist, escorted by his parents, Mike and Jill Hartquist. Chase plans to attend college in the fall and study biomedical engineering. Senior number 56, Chase Hartquist. Our next senior is number 59, Blake Huguenin, escorted by his parents, Sherry Huguenin and John Huguenin. Blake plans to attend the University of Kansas in the fall. Senior number 59, Blake Huguenin. Our next senior is number 62, Conrad Kaminsky, escorted by his parents, Matt and Rochelle Kaminsky. Conrad plans to attend college and play football while majoring in business with a minor in construction. Senior number 62, Conrad Kaminsky. Our next senior is number 67, Alex Gable, son of Craig and Lisa Gable. Filling in for Alex, who is on a Boy Scout adventure at Sea Base, is his sister Ashley. Escorting Ashley is Alex's mom, Lisa. Alex plans to attend and pursue a degree in broadcast journalism. Number 67, Alex Gable. Number 69, Alex Hockett, escorted by his parents, Scott and Deanne Hockett. Alex plans to attend the School of Architecture at K-State and earn an interior architecture master's degree. Senior number 69, Alex Hockett. Our next senior is number 73, Nate Oswald, escorted by his parents, David and Janet Oswald. Nate plans to pursue a degree in either engineering or business. Senior number 73, Nate Oswald. Senior number 75, Braden Staten. He is escorted by his parents, John and Amy Staten, and brother Chan.
Be quiet, be quiet.
Brady plans to attend Pitt State University to pursue a degree in technology. Senior number 75, Braden Staten. Senior number 87, Devin Prock, escorted by his parents, Darren Prock and Monica Setter Prock. Devin will be attending K-State to pursue a dual degree in business and construction management. Senior number 87, Devin Prock.
Do I only film like up close when the falls on my half?
Our next senior is number 88, Matthew Vanderslice, escorted by his parents, Bev and Rick
I
Vanderslice.
just had to make sure.
Matthew plans to attend DeFore University to study business
Yeah, I know,
or
but
sports
if I was wide,
medicine
then the ball's
and will
on the
continue to
top,
play
then I-
football at the collegiate level. Senior number 88, Matt Vanderslice.
Yeah.
And our final senior is number 2, Charlie Pfister, escorted by his parents, Trey and Michelle Pfister. Charlie is currently planning to attend K-State and study architecture. Senior number 2, Charlie Pfister.
3, 2, 1, stop. All right, go ahead and format this.
We also have 2 senior cheerleaders we would like to recognize tonight. And our first one is Sydney Cobb. Sydney is the daughter of Jill and Terry Cobb. Her future plans are to attend KU, major in biology, and pursue a career in physical therapy. Senior Sydney Cobb. And our other senior cheerleader is Sophia La Torella. Her parents are Aaron Dugan and Todd La Torella. Her future plans are to major in pre-law or finance. Undecided in her collegiate career, Sophia La Torella. How about a big hand for all of our seniors as they are now getting ready for the game? At halftime, we are going to recognize our seniors in the Olathe Northwest Marching Band.
Hey, should I zoom out? There's no one on the field.
So we are playing senior night tonight against Shawnee Mission South Raiders. We just went through everything for your enjoyment. as we see the Raven Marching Band about to come on, get things rolling.
As this is the last game of the regular season, this might be an emotional game for the seniors, as this could be their last game of their high school career in the regular season. So it should be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yes. A little bit of controversy on the Shawnee Mission South side. Week 3, well, after week 3, they did have 8 seniors walk off the field and stop playing for the coach for unreasoning, and
I heard about that. They didn't like the way
tonight it is going to be a little cool, with it going to be 59 degrees around kickoff,
Yeah, for me to chew kids up, they're not doing their work.
and it will get colder. As we can see, the band is out there ready for the players to come out onto the field and ready for everything to kick off.
Celebrating 14 years of Raven pride on our home field. The Raven Pride Band, dance team, cheerleaders, choir, and RSC now proudly present our football anthem. Raven fans on your team for a Ragin' Raven.
That's the reason that Lynn's doesn't eat packs.
It's too close to the stop. Yeah. I can't. Sorry, team that one.
Just move the camera up.
Yeah.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to College Boulevard Activities Complex for tonight's Sunflower League contest. We'd like to welcome our guests from Shawnee Mission South. The Raiders will be the visitors on the scoreboard this evening. Refereeing tonight's contest, we'd like to welcome our referee, Kevin Warner. Umpire is Matthew Boyd. The linesman is Aaron Swartz. The line judge is John Moore. And the back judge is Marcus Willis. At this time, we would ask that everyone please stand and join us as we will honor our country with the singing of our national anthem, to be followed by the Olathe Northwest alma mater. Singing tonight are members of the Olathe Northwest Choir under the direction of Pam Williamson.
So, as we were talking about before, the Ravens are 2-5, and the Shawnee Mission South Raiders are 0-7.
Stay where you are right now.
Ravens are led by quarterback Easton Crupper, number 12, leading the offensive attack. While for Shawnee Mission South side,
It's Deontay Carroll coming in at 6'1". And I believe he'll be leading their offensive attack tonight. And here come the Ravens now. Here they come. This is a team coming off a tough loss last week to North after giving up a 14-point lead. So they're looking to capitalize on their mistakes here tonight and come away with a W.
Here comes the seniors from the earlier senior parade, or showing, as we get ready for tonight's game.
Interestingly enough, Ashton Avery actually will not be suiting up tonight, showing concussion-like symptoms after last week's game against North.
So, he's actually carted off on a stretcher last week after the game. But I believe he's doing better. I have talked to people there. He is doing better. And it's sad that he cannot play his final game in the regular season as a senior.
Well, I think it's great that they'd rather be, safe than sorry. Obviously, concussion's a big part of football, and one of the first worries of the coaches here.
Welcome to everyone who is watching on channel 25 for tuning in tonight for the Olathe Northwest Ravens football game against Shawnee Mission South Raiders.
The Ravens are coming into this game 2-5, while the Raiders are 0-7 on the season, and it's the last game of the regular season. So both of these teams are looking to end it off with a W.
The Ravens are led by number 12, Easton Crupper, on the offensive side, while
And the Raiders are led by number 7, Deontay Carroll.
a lot of sophomores on this Raider team. There has been a lot of problems with players being on the team and believing in the coaching staff.
And a few players actually being kicked off the team.
3 players got kicked off the team, and then 8 other players on the senior squad decided they did not like what the coaching staff was doing, and they decided to leave.
So it should be interesting to see how this affects them tonight, if it does at all, and how they handle it.
They are playing with 29 players on the field, so there's going to be barely enough for each side of the ball to have enough players to play.
And injuries are something that they cannot afford tonight with only 29.
It is senior night here at College Boulevard Activity Center. Also, it is Christmas spirit, or early Christmas for the student section for Olathe Northwest, while Shawnee Mission South is not dressed up at all.
Yeah, that's real good.
And here comes the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. coming off a tough loss last week against Shawnee Mission Northwest.
Yeah, Shawnee Mission West.
Oh, Shawnee Mission West, I mean.
I believe they lost 14-42.
Team captains for the Ravens are number 15, Charles Elvin, number 33, Ashton Avery, number 62, number 56, Chase Harquist, while the Shawnee Mission South captains are number 23, Tyler Law, and number 9, Jeremy Kurusura. Gathering at mid 50-yard line. Coin flip.
Looks like the Ravens won the toss.
And the way it looks, the Ravens will be defending the south side, going north.
It's delayed too. This is right.
Looks like the Ravens will be kicking off to the Raiders, and they have deferred. The Ravens have deferred, so they will get the ball in the second half.
Oh, you got something in between.
Beginning of the third quarter.
All right, ready,
We
one.
are just about ready to get underway here at Seaback.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
You can see the student section obviously very excited for the senior night game here against Shawnee Mission South.
All right, I'm ready.
See all the Santa hats as it is Christmas theme here tonight.
I'm just going to say, welcome for joining us. Sit back, relax for ad-free football.
All right, so Johnny, you're the kicker. Cooper, stay where you are. So Johnny, get the kicker, and then follow him, and then right as he kicks it, and then zoom out, and then get the whole field. And Cooper, I want you to get the receiver. So I'm on Nick right now.
All right, number 9, David Boschman is kicking off here for the Ravens, and here we go. We're officially underway.
It is a nice kick around the 3-yard line.
Jeremy Casera is going to take it back here. He's going to take it out to about the 20-yard line.
That's a good kick by David Boschma.
Here comes the Shawnee Mission South offense on the field.
This Raven defense is stout. It has only allowed 142 points this entire season.
Going to hand it off to his back. And he's going to take it up to the gut and get a gain of 1 or 2.
Looks like it's going to be only a 2-yard gain. This Raider offense has only put up 90 points for the season. So they're looking for points. It was a good tackle by Chase Harquest right there. He got to the player, running back, and broke that play up. It's going to be shotgun formation. No, it looks like a... Yeah, it did look like there was a stop in the backfield. Looks about a loss of 2. Here comes Joe Hatzfeld to receive the ball. First time this this game. He's had a great year receiving. There's a shank punt. Looks like it's going to be only a 8-yard punt, or not even 8. It was a 6-yard punt for the Raiders.
That is the last thing you want to happen.
Now this Raven offense is very stout. Like I said, they've scored 129 points. Looks like he did a somersault to get more yards, taking advantage of his agility that Charlie has. Charlie has. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Easton Crupper last week had went 60% from passing, had 2 touchdowns and an interception against Olathe North.
Toss out to the left. Fisher's going to take it down to about the 23-yard line. And that's going to be enough for the first down.
This is got the play in from the offensive side. Could be in shotgun formation.
Oh, and he drops the pass.
I'll say that it is cold tonight, so that could be playing a factor in catching the ball, because it does feel real hard. The ball does. Whenever you throw it and catch it, it feels like you're getting hit with a rock.
Catch you have to make. Same formation.
Going to run it up the gut. Ran by Drew Dumas for a nice 9-yard run for Drew. Hasn't been seen a lot of action because their main running back is Ashton Avery, but since he is out for today's game, he's been called to do the fullback situation.
Just lining up the fullback, but it's going to be a QB sneak. Did he get it?
It does look like he did get it.
Give him the first.
The 1st and goal. One thing you can say, the Ravens do like to play it in the first quarter. They like to get the points early.
toss it out to the right, and that's Fister. He's going to break it outside, and it
Looks
like
like
he will be in for the touchdown.
That was a great,
Putting the Ravens
great
up
drive.
6-0.
Let's see if they're going to kick it. It looks like they are going to kick it from David Boschma. He has been a great kicker for the Northwest Ravens.
Johnny, can you move it up so you get the field goal too? Ready, 3, 2, 3.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Strong on offense so far.
Ready, 1, 2, 1. Right there. Right there. Okay.
This is what you want to be seeing from the Northwest offense. Early, get right up in there, pound it, so it's easier for them to be able to play in the second half. But it's not what you want to see from the Shawnee Mission South defense.
Like they had an answer for the running attack for the Ravens.
So Gianni, you keep a wide shot the whole time, Cooper. I don't want you to get the receiver. So it's like just slowly zoom in a little bit. No, that's good. That's good. All right, ready. No, I'm gonna stay on 3. Good right there. All right, stay where you are, Nick. Ready, 1.
It was a great kick by David Boschma.
All right, ready, 2, take 2.
This is going to be the second drive for Shawnee Mission South. Didn't go anywhere in their first drive. Got stopped and they had to punt. It was only a 6-yard punt. See what the offense can do now.
He's looking to scramble, but it doesn't look like. Oh, he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Might be a 1-yard gain from that, but not even. Be shotgun formation with the spread out. There's going to be double motion. There's going to be a flag in there. Illegal motion. It's going to be a free play.
So that's the right. Brought down at about the 24.
This is what you're going to see from a squad that only has a lot of juniors on the team. I mean, not juniors, but sophomores. Is going to be miscues and just things that you won't normally see in a more organized offense.
Same formation for the Raiders here. Yep. 5 wide receivers. Motion to the opposite side. Now I think Harrell's going to look to scramble. He's going to be sacked in the back.
Just bad things going over and over again for the Shawnee Mission South offense. This is definitely not what you want to be seeing if you're the head coach.
Now they've got a 3rd and long here. You got to think they're going to pass it.
the shotgun formation in a motion. It's only going to get a couple yards there. So they're going to have to punt it away.
Right back to this methodical Ravens offense.
It's a better punt from last punt. It's going to land at the between the 41 and 42 yard line. Looks like it's going to be on the 41 yard line for the Ravens on Shawnee Mission South side. So 2 drives starting off with real great, good field position for the Raven offense. See if they can capitalize here.
The Ravens were able to establish the run game on their first drive, and they're probably going to look to continue it here, as the Raiders didn't seem to have an answer for it. Cropper's going to drop back to pass. He's looking, and it's dropped, almost caught off the tip there.
They need to get this throwing good very beginning of the game, so it would be easier to throw against the Shawnee Mission South defense. Cropper is known to start off slow and then mosey on, and then get fired up and get going pretty well. Looks like they're going to call a timeout.
He's going to hand it
Never
off.
mind.
That's Dumas, and he's going to get a good chunk of yards. I think he's just shy of the first down, though. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Nine-yard gain.
That was a nice run by Dumas.
And I'll tell you something, that Ravens offense will take that kind of run any day.
Hand it off
Here's
to him
Dumas
again.
up the middle. And he's got the first down.
They just keep on getting these first downs. This is what the Ravens need to see. It's not normal for them to see this, but this is good.
And until the Raiders can stop this run game, the Ravens are just going to keep on pounding it.
Jack Parks coming off the field. Be lined in I formation.
Cropper's drop back to pass. He's going to hit his man deep, and it's caught for the touchdown.
That will be a touchdown. Joe Hatzfeld.
What a great catch and great focus by Hatzfeld.
That's what he's known for. You've seen highlights of his games past few weeks. He's known for his great concentration, especially against Shawnee Mission Northwest. If you saw a couple weeks ago, got their first win. He had that long bomb thrown to him, had concentration. Very good.
The Ravens going up 14-0 in the first quarter. A great start. And this one's going to be blocked. Wow.
Looks like it's going to be 13-0 now for the Ravens after that blocked field goal. Looks like David Boschman is going to come out again with the kick.
I believe that's Hunter Carpenter back deep to receive for the Raiders.
They've brought that line really close from that front and middle line. Oh, wait.
And now
Back
they're
line's
scooching them
gonna-
back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's number 9, Jeremy Kucera back to receive for the Raiders.
Great, another booming kick by Boschma.
And he's going to take this one out. And he's only going to get out to about the 15-yard line.
That was a great tackle by Nick Haggerty, number 24.
And this Ravens special team is getting it done here tonight. Deontay Carroll again out to lead this Raiders offense. Looks like they line up in the bunch. He's going to hand it off to his back. He's going to take it out to the left, and he's going to get stopped after about a 1-yard gain.
Looks like there's going to be a delay of game on the offense. This is not what you want to see for Shawnee Mission South. Just giving up yards to the Ravens. Going to push them back to 2nd and 14 now. On the 12.
On their own 12-yard line. It's not looking good here so far. Getting 4 receivers out to the right. It looks like it's a QB option. Oh, and he's thrown down. That was a big hit.
That was a great tackle by the Ravens. Exactly what you want to see.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 14.
3rd and 19.
3rd and 19. I stand corrected.
On the 7-yard line for the Raiders.
He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to look to scramble, and it looks like, yep, and they're going to wrap him up down.
It's going to wrap him up down around the 4-yard line of the Raiders.
And this Ravens defense came to play tonight.
Yes, they have. If I was the coach, I would punt block, try and get that safety. They almost got that block.
It's going to look like about a 30-yard punt, 40-yard punt, I'm sorry. And he's not going to go anywhere.
There should be, or there could have been a flag there for late hit. Whistle was blown, but they tackled Joe Hatzfeld after the whistle, but
while he wasn't able to go anywhere, the Ravens still have great field positioning on the Raiders' 32-yard line. That's Pfister in the backfield. That's Braden Koch in at QB.
Braden Cook, just to stand corrected. Braden is a junior.
Same formation here for the Ravens. Braden Cook looks back to pass, dumps it off to Dumas, and he's going to get about a gain of 4. I'm sorry, a gain of 1 on the play. Lining up here in the pistol. 3 receivers out to the left. Braden Cook is going to dump it off to Pfister, and he's not going to go anywhere, and that looks like it'll be a loss.
It's going to be 3rd and around 11.
So a loss of 2 on the play. The Ravens here in no rush, letting the play clock run down. He's going to hand it off to Dumas, who's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of a couple yards.
It's going to probably run down the clock to the end of the first quarter. So
Ravens here leading 13-0 at the end of the first, and still driving.
But looks like
They're going to run one more play, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So again, the Ravens up 13-0. The Raiders do not seem to have an answer for this Ravens offense. And if I was on that coaching staff, I would be changing it up, looking for something to stop that running game.
I did talk to Coach Oberzan from Shawnee Mission South this week. Talked to him briefly. He said that they were trying to focus on their individuals, get sound offense, sound defense, just get soundly all around on their positions, and then worry about their own team, well, against the other team.
They're going to switch sides here. Ashton Avery again is out. The Ravens are making do.
Looks like they are going to go for it on 4th down.
Still effective. Interesting decision here by the Ravens. Up 13, and they're going for it. Obviously a very aggressive game plan here tonight. That's Braden Cook running the QB option. And looks like he's just short of the first down. A solid run nonetheless, but it was not quite enough.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 23, Shawnee Mission South.
And here's the Raider offense looking to get something going here in the second quarter. Trying to put some points on the board before the half. And he's going to be sacked, and that is the last thing you want in this situation.
They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, get where he was actually touched at first. At the around 14-yard line. He did get tackled at the 10-yard line, though, but that was by Jack Parks. Nice sack by Jack.
You've got to give it to this Ravens D-line. They've had great pressure this whole game, and I believe you can give them credit for the Raiders passing game struggling. However, they are persistent.
There's a high snap.
He's not going to get anywhere. He's going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Deontay Carroll, a little bit slow to get up.
Looks like it's going to be on around 3rd and 20 now for the Raiders on the 12-yard line.
Third and 20. Seems like they're being forced to pass, and obviously has not working here tonight. And he is going to escape one tackle, break up the middle. He's going to be brought down well short of the first.
I have to take credit to this Shawnee Mission South offense and defense. They have not allowed that many penalties from either holding or personal fouls. But they have allowed delay of games and whatnot. Once again, I'm going to welcome everyone. I'm Ben Blades, alongside Val Cartwright. To everyone on the TV 25 channel. You're watching the Ravens
Take
Northwest.
on the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. And he's going to take it out. Oh, and he's going to break loose. He's looking for blocks, and he's going to get out to about the 36-yard line.
It was a very good return by Hatzfeld.
That was number 13, Mario Hansen.
That was my bad, Mario Hansen.
Here comes this Ravens offense. Braden Cook on the field at QB. Again, Dumas at running back. They're going to line up in the gun. Two receivers out wide.
Another shotgun formation for him. Earlier on in the season, Braden Cook was used as a running style of quarterback. They'd put him in that same exact formation of shotgun or even in I formation, and they just let him run or pitch it to his running backs and have Easton Crupper be the throwing type of quarterback.
From what we've seen tonight, it looks like they're going to use him for that exact same purpose again. As the Raiders have not been able to stop it. And he's just going to take it out to the right.
It was a
He's
nice
gonna get
hurdle
the
by
first.
Braden right there.
Tackle by number 4, Hunter Carpenter. Gain of 8 on the play and an Olathe Northwest first down.
He's got enough for the first. Ravens at the 50, pushing into Raider territory. Braden Cook is going to drop back to pass. Roll out to the left. He's going to run for it. He's going to pick up the first
wide
and
open.
more, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 43-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by number 20, Nolan Simish.
38-yard line, I stand corrected. Now Crupper is back in at QB. He's going to hand it off to Dumas out to the left. Dumas is going to pick up a good chunk of yards.
Number 34, Drew Dumas with the carry. Tackled by number 20, Nolan Simish, and number 3, Marquez Briscoe. Gain of 11 on the play.
He's going to pick up the first down and a yard more. Lining up in the eye. Drops back to pass. He's looking deep. And
It's
it's
another-
caught.
That is another
Touchdown.
beautiful catch by Joe Hatzfeld. Easton Crupper's pass was spot on to Joe. And
Could not-
another touchdown by the Ravens.
Could not have asked for a better pass and catch.
Could have been pass interference, but it is not anymore. But he held on to the ball. Just a beautiful catch by Joe.
I believe that's his second on the night already here in the first half.
See if Ravens can get this up for a field goal.
As it was blocked last time, so hopefully they'll be able to get that corrected. And extra
It
point
is.
good.
Yep, it is up and good. So they're 2 for 3 on field goals this game.
Boschman kicking and number 4, Jackson Butler holding.
The student section does look like it's going crazy after that great play. And this is exactly what you're looking for senior night for the Ravens.
Dominant performance here in the first half by the Ravens. The Ravens offense to minimal gain. That's number 9, David Boschman kicking off.
David Boschman, kickoff formation for the Ravens.
That is another great kick by David Boschma. And it's going to go back deep. And they're going to take it out. He's going to get to the 20 and no more.
Number 9, Jeremy Kuchera with the return.
It's Jeremy Kuchera.
Tackle by number 31, Cody Marlette. Raiders will take over.
This Raven offense and defense, they were expecting to have a good year this year, but hasn't been shown up. But this is what the team was looking for this season, but it's working out tonight. I can say that one. Looks like they broke that play up real early.
Nothing doing on that one.
In the backfield, number 41, Nick Burchard.
Just looked like he just got in there right as the ball was snapped, like right there.
Ravens leading 20-0.
Another run up the gut. Doesn't go anywhere.
Dante Carroll keeps the ball on the play.
May have even been a loss. And again, he is slow to get up. He's been taking some hits here tonight. They've got to get that pass protection corrected here.
One thing for sure is they are ready and they're loose. Since there is only 29 players on the team, they do get their playing time in.
That is for sure. But with only 29 players, you have got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. He is a key part of this offense. And every team needs that leader.
It's going to be a 4th down and 12 for the Raiders.
Here comes their punt team now. Every drive they've had so far has ended in a punt.
Surprisingly, no turnovers for the Raiders or the Ravens. That was a low punt.
That's going to roll down to about the 38-yard line.
And the punt is down at the Olathe Northwest
39-yard line.
So every drive except for one of them have turned into a Northwest Ravens touchdown. See if they can come out and get it to 27-0.
Here before the second half.
Oh my God! You did not!
And it's going to be a toss out to the right, and that's Pfister. And he's going to get about 5-yard gain, and he'll be wrapped up.
That was a good run by Charlie.
Maybe not even a 5-yard gain.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up second down, 5.
4 yards on the play. It looks like it is Crupper in at QB. Gonna drop back to pass. That's number 14, Maxwell Donahue. And it looks like he's going to get the first down.
To number 14, Maxwell Donahue.
Haven't seen a lot of looks from Maxwell Donahue this game. He is one of the Ravens' most used receivers.
I believe that's his first target tonight, which is pretty interesting. And you'd expect that they utilize those seniors here more on senior night. That's Easton Crupper back to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, and he drops it.
Just right out of the hands.
Looking for number 19, Brendan Bolden.
Brendan Bolden is incomplete. Number 27.
In and out of his hands.
Defending on the play.
That's going to bring up a second down and 10.
Second down, 10.
Dumas in it back. Crupper's going to hit his tight end, Matt Vanderslice.
Pass complete to number 88, Matt Vanderslice.
It's the first target for Vanderslice right there. He's also
Right.
one of the main targets for Crupper and
And a key
Coke.
part of this Raven offense, he's a big body at 6'7", 235, and he is a go-getter. I would expect to see them utilize him more as the game progresses.
looks like there's going to be an official timeout here.
All right. And Crupper's going to hand it off. He's going to take it out to the right, and he's going to keep his legs moving with a great job and great effort by number.
Looks like number 1 for Shawnee Mission South, or number just barely getting off the field, getting up slow.
Johnny moved down a little bit. He just said take one. Right, ready, 3, take 3. And then Nick, you zoom in a little bit. Did I pick Nick's out? Hey, Nick, mine's in the house. Get the crowd.
Nick, no, get this person wearing all white pants after Labor Day. What are they doing? Nick, get this. Yeah, I just beat him again.
Ready, 2, take 2.
Nick, I hit like 165 yesterday. You can barely Yeah, it's not even my max. I can usually hit like 175. Oh, Nick, I'm not even lying. Nick, you're just mad I hit more reps than you on 135, and I hit a better max than you. Oh, Nick, you were ass.
First down and 10. Ball on the Raiders' 36-yard line. Corpor's going to hand it off.
John Bowman with the carry.
It's going to be Bowman on the carry with a
Tackled by number
nice,
58.
say,
Section number 20.
5-yard run from Bowman. It's going to be
Gain of
2nd and 5.
5 on the play brings up 2nd down 5.
Yeah, it's true. Where would you guys be without me? Be down in camera.
Pfister's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to get a nice chunk of yards and pick up the first.
Tackle by number 27, Sean Holt.
Getting another first down for the Ravens, just plowing through this Shawnee Mission South defense.
What a great job by the Ravens O-line blocking and creating those holes.
It's just going bad news after bad news for the South defense. This is a nice pass by,
First pass complete to number 14.
looks like there's going to be a,
That was number 14, Maxwell Donahue.
there's also going to be a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be face mask, first defensive penalty for the Raiders.
And that did look like a bit of a nasty tackle.
There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what they say.
It is a face mask.
5-yard penalty, had it in the run. That result in a first down.
First and goal for the Ravens.
It's going to be first and goal for the Ravens. Should be half the distance to the goal, but
That's Dumas up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of about 2.
Drew Dumas with the carry. Tackled by number 56, Tony Thomas. Gain of 2 on the play makes it 2nd and goal from the 7.
second and goal from the 7 for the Ravens here. Just running the ball up the gut and pitching it out their backs seems to be working for these Ravens.
Matt Vanderslice is in. I'd watch him as they might go to him. And they do. And he's going to catch it for the touchdown.
That was a
That
nice
is a
catch by
big
Vanderslice.
body.
Coverage pass complete to number
Just
88,
another
Matt Vanderslice.
touchdown for the Ravens.
You've got to think, as big as he is, there isn't much they can do about that.
He reminds me of Willie Cauley-Stein, one of those big bodies. Just threw it up to him, he would catch it,
To attempt the point
no matter what.
That's really all you got to do with Vanderslice is throw it up and he'll go get it. Using the size advantage he has to his advantage.
Field goal is up, and it is good by
good with 2 minutes and
Boschma. It's going to be 27-0 with 2:02 left to go in the second quarter.
And it is beginning to look like a blowout here at Seaback.
This type of blowout reminds me of the great saying of, turn out the lights, the party's over. Can't be celebrating this much. It's just
Although
nasty.
There is still a full half left of football to be played. So we won't count the Raiders out quite yet.
David Boschma set to kick off for the Ravens.
Boschman's back out there to kick it away to the Shawnee Mission South Raiders.
And he's been doing a great job so far tonight.
Here's another great kick by Boschma.
And he's going to take it out, and he'll get to the 20, out to the 25, and be brought down at about the 28-yard line.
Number 9, Jeremy Kuchera with the return. Tackled by number 34, Drew Dumas. Raiders will take over. First and 10 from the Shawnee Mission South, 28.
Ravens special team has done a great job of not allowing any big returns and keeping them behind the 30-yard line. He's going to dump it out to his back, number 18, Austin Connor, and he's going to drop it.
Carroll's pass intended for number 18, Austin Connor, is incomplete. Second down, 10.
Just going nowhere for this South Raiders offense.
As they've continued to struggle here as the first half is coming to a near end. I'll take Carroll back to pass. And a little too low for his man, number 4, Hunter Carpenter.
Carroll's pass intended for
It's going to stop the clock. Going to be 1:50 left in the
number 4,
quarter.
Hunter Carpenter, is
At this rate, it does look like the Ravens might be getting the ball back.
With a little time on the clock before half. And if they do, it'll be interesting to see if they go for some more points or play it a little more conservative and just chew the clock. And it's going to be dropped in and out of his hands.
intended for number 21, Sam Macklin.
That was 21, Sam Macklin. And that's just a catch you have to make.
Again, Carroll did look like he was getting up real slow, which makes me wonder, is there something wrong with him?
You know, I think he heard that defensive back coming. When wide receivers hear footsteps, they get nervous, and that can often cause them to drop the ball. Well, you just got to push your fears to the side and make that grab, as this Raiders offense needs it now more than any.
Looks like they're going to go again for, or will there be a false start on the defense? I mean, on the offense, push them back another 5 yards, make it 4th down and 15.
And these small mistakes, like false starts, have really been getting to the Raiders tonight. And while it may only be 5 or 10 yards, they start to build up over time, and it's really costing them here in the first as they're down 27 zip.
Brings up 4th down, 15.
And that's number 4, Hunter Carpenter, back to punt. And that was a great punt. And it's going to roll to about the 39.
Almost got blocked there.
On the 38, I'm sorry.
That was the Ravens coaching staff. I would just run it up the gut just multiple times, just run the clock down, get into the second half.
It's a great and comfortable lead. And if you're the Raiders, you just want to give that ball back to your offense and see if they can't put any kind of points on the board. Oh, and he's going to break a tackle. And he's going to break it out to the left. And he's going to see it. It's nothing but
he's
green.
He's going to go.
And then get pushed out.
That was a big hit. But it was good to see both teams were proud of that play. Saw the Shawnee Mission South team pat that Braden Cook on the back, saying good run.
And this Raiders defense, hands on their hips, they're tired. As they have no answer for this Ravens offense.
That play is going to be taken wiped out after a holding call for the Ravens. It'll be 1st and 20 now.
Result of the penalty makes it
And that has to be frustrating.
16.
Or 1st and 16, I mean.
Nick, he's not doing good.
Braden Cook back to pass. He's going to look deep. Oh, and it's
There's going to be a pass interference call on number 22, Graham McCamerl.
his intended
pass.
wide receiver was number 3, Joe Hatzfeld.
Looked like Joe did have that, and if he had that catch, that would have been a touchdown. That would have been a wide open touchdown for Joe. Looking for his 3rd touchdown.
And you've got to think these DBs are looking for some sort of safety help up top, and they're just not getting it.
Nick, I'm sorry, but you messed
Pass interference. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Still 1st and down.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Result of the penalty makes it 1st down 1.
So another 1st down play for the Ravens. 3rd straight 1st down for the Ravens for the same exact yard lines. Be 1st and 1 now.
Braden Cook still in a QB. Dropping back. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking. Throws a bullet to his man. And I believe
Cook's pass complete to number 88, Matt Vanderslice.
that is Matt Vanderslice.
Tackled
Again,
by
one of the
number
biggest guys on the
4,
field.
Hunter Carpenter.
Vanderslice plays his heart out every game.
Gain of 21
It seems
on the
like.
play and an early
No matter what, he tries to go hard every play. No matter if they're losing or winning, he wants the ball and he wants to score or even just get the tackle on defense.
That's right. We've got less than a minute here in the second. There's going to be a flag on the play. It's like it's a false start.
Prior snap. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
This penalty for the Ravens is going to drop him back another 5 yards. So penalties have been,
An issue for both teams here.
especially on the Ravens' offensive side.
That's going to be a toss out to Pfister, who's going to take it out to his right. And he's not going to gain too many yards.
Charlie Pfister
Shy of the
is
first.
tackled by number 45, Stephen M. Popo. Gain of 4 on the play makes it 2nd down 11.
Only a gain of 4.
Clock's winding down. Got 30 seconds
They're
left
gonna
here.
run it again, and that's Dumas. He's going to get a great chunk of yards.
It does look like they're going to get in the field goal range for them.
Tackled by number 3,
Boschman does have the leg to make this kick if they are going to try and kick the.
Gain of
Although it does
Field
look
goal.
like the clock is stopped here at 20 seconds, so they may have time for one more play before kicking that field goal.
They did call a timeout there, so they're going to think about it. Probably get the ball in the middle of the field so Boschman can have a better advantage of kicking it.
As aggressive as this offense has been, I would fully expect them to try to run some sort of pass play, maybe even go for the end zone one last time before committing to that field goal. And Cook is going to roll out to his left. Looking. He's going to scramble.
He's going to get the
And he's
first down,
tackled
and he
out.
gets out of bounds. So
ball on the play.
12 seconds left. He's going to take it out to about the Raiders' 20.
Tackled by number 18,
The 22, I'm sorry.
Carter.
that was a good play by Braden,
Gain
just
of
getting out of bounds
1 on the
and
play.
getting the first down, stopping the clock.
I think that allows time for one more play, as they do have another timeout. and great awareness by Cook to get out of bounds.
This is the time where they can get right in the middle of the field and see if they can kick it, but looks like it might happen.
Cook is going to drop back, and he's going to look deep. Almost a one-handed grab.
There's going to be pass interference in the offensive, or
Looks like
on the goal line. So
looks like that's going to be on number 2, Graham McCammon.
So
Graham McCammon.
this might be bringing the ball around the 5-yard line of the Raiders. It'll be first and goal, or maybe half the distance to the goal. It'll be a first down.
And that's going to put the Ravens again in scoring position.
Pass interference. Defense. Half distance to the goal. First down.
It's going to
Be an
be
automatic
first down on the 10-yard line, first and goal.
Result of the penalty makes it first and goal Ravens from just inside the 10.
Be in pistol formation for the Ravens.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line.
Cook's pass complete to number 15, Charles
That was
Elvin.
number 15, Charles Elvin.
It looks like the Ravens are going to call a timeout with 2 seconds left.
And
It's
they're
going
going
to
to
be
think about whether or not to keep the offense on the field or take the 3.
I would pound it right up the middle since it's been working, and the defense hasn't shown a good goal line defense. And get that 7 points going into the half, make it 33, 34 nothing for the Ravens.
Looks like the offense may even stay on the field here. Crupper now in at QB.
Looks like Cook's going to be on the field now.
And they are going to go for it.
Deciding to not go for the 3 points and try and go for 6.
If they don't get it, it won't hurt them too much. They do have a comfortable lead going into the half, leading 27-0. So it's going to be a run up the gut. Oh, and it's muffled. Nothing. What a great stop by the Raiders defense.
Going into halftime, Olathe Northwest Ravens 27 and the Shawnee Mission South Raiders 0. Just a reminder, you are watching the Olathe Northwest football Ravens on TV 25. As we go into halftime, we could say that both teams, well, at least one team's looking strong, one team's not.
Good evening, Northwest Ravens. I'm Robert Davis, Director of the Olathe Northwest Ravens Rising. On behalf of my colleagues, Josh Maddox, Chris Carter, Dan Summer, all of our students and supporters, it's my great privilege to announce our 2016 Ravens Rise.
Out comes the band for the halftime performance.
Incredible legacy on our program for our school by earning ties to the honor and bringing tremendous strides to our Olathe Northwest Ravens community. We'd also like to recognize this evening our terrific senior parents by asking them to stand when their students' names call. Parent support is tremendous here at Northwest, and it is so meaningful to our seniors and to all of our folks. When I call your name, seniors, please step forward and run to your spot. Brooke Allen, daughter of Grant and Shelley Allen. Jesse Blum, daughter of Steve and Natalie Van Loo and Tim Blum. Kayla Burke, daughter of Sharon and Christine Burke. Olivia Copeland, daughter of Michael and Mary Copeland. Morgan Couch, daughter of Dave and Charlene Couch. Katie Crawford, daughter of Greg and Gina Cross. Andy Davis, daughter of Todd and Jessica Davis. Ryan Devers, son of Paula Devers. Sophia Dominguez, daughter of Leo and Kathy Dominguez. Destiny Downer, daughter of LaShaw Downer. Christian Downer, son of Jimmy and Christy Downer. McKenny Dunnicky, daughter of Tom and Angelita Dunnicky. Jordan Emerson, son of Lori Emerson. Anna Guyton, daughter of Dan and Lisa Guyton. Cameron Denver, son of Timothy and Michelle Denver. Sarah Glass, daughter of Elliot and Susan. Clarissa Goff, daughter of Daniel and Jeanette Goff. Maddie Hamilton, daughter of Derek and Melanie Hamilton. Zach Ford, son of Eric and Tanya Ford. Alex Houghton, son of Scott and Deanne Houghton. Cody Holtz-Clark, son of Martin and Susan Holtz-Clark. Jeremy Eagle, son of John and Kim Eagle. Taylor Lang, daughter of Jeff and Elisa Lang. Austin Latham, son of Alan and Kelly Latham. Christy Lynn, daughter of Khalid Raharsha and Layton Stout. Braden Lindeen, son of Ray Strombala and Joanne Goff. Cole Miller, son of Brian and Audrey Miller. Jake Miller, son of Jeff and John. Clay Morgan, son of Edward and Dorothy Morgan. Logan Knott, son of Renee Knott. Alexander Wynn, son of Free and Angela Wynn. Chris Paul, son of Richard and Megan. Michael Paul, son of Nathan and Sonny Paul. Katie Fish, daughter of Larry and Brenda Fish. Andrew Porter and Megan Porter, son and daughter of Chad and Emily Porter. Lane Porter, son of Mark and Jenna Porter. Devin Frost, son of Darren and Monica Estetta Frost. Logan Rand, son of Braden and Tanya Rand. Lily Reed, daughter of Louis and Debbie Reed. Aiden Root, son of Corwin and Joy Root. Bailey Scott, son of Jim and Melissa Scott. Brandon Seawester, son of Bob Seawester and Kenny Lodine. Joey Tank, son of Stephen and Armella Tank. Clint Underwood, son of Rich and Debbie Underwood. Grant Weldon, son of Bruce and Christy Weldon. Liz Winkler, daughter of Dave and Linda Winkler. Molly Weiner, daughter of Steve and Kathy Weiner. Nathan Wolf, son of Clinton and Teresa Wolf. Andrew Wood, son of Bill and Jennifer Wood. And Jason Wood, son of Annie. Congratulations and thank you, Olathe Northwest Raven Bride and Dance Team. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2016 Olathe Northwest Raven Bride Band and their 2016 half-string show, Started. Drum major, is the band ready? The field is yours, Raven Bride. quarter. Amy Anderson, Andy Dane, Sophia Dominguez, McKenna Dunnicky, Abby Gooden, Taylor Ryan, Reagan Wynn, Jade Osborne, Gabby Thomas. The Northwest Band would like to share a sincere thanks and appreciation for our supporting area band directors, Mr. Eric Griffin, Mrs. Gina McElwain, Mr. Eric Banks, Mr. Paul Paul. Thanks to our administrative team, Mr. Chris Joe Gunderson, Jenna Jones, Kathy Hilliard, and Tracy Marion, and to our band booster volunteers for all their countless hours of support. The band is under the direction of Robert Davis with assistance from Josh Maddox, Chris Carter, Shannon Summers, and Dr. Martin Dunlap. The band shares its grateful appreciation to the past leaders and fervent supporters of the program, Mr. and Mrs. Ed and Judy Colton, and Mrs. Rosa Adams Dutton. Thanks so much to each and every one of you for your great support of music education here in Olathe. On behalf of the staff and students of Olathe Northwest High School, please help me give one more big round of applause to the Raven Pride Marching Band.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Olathe Northwest Shawnee Mission South football game.
Olathe Northwest leading 27-0 here in the second half.
It's been a type of a blowout in the second quarter. And just around the league, little update. Olathe South is beating Shawnee Mission North 28-13. Olathe East is beating Leavenworth 18-14, and then Olathe North is beating Shawnee Mission Northwest 14-7. So it looks like all the Olathe teams are winning this week. It's kind of a good sign by all of the Olathe schools, because they have been, all of them are 2-5, which is kind of surprising, because I know Olathe Northwest was supposed to be hyped up to be all this, oh, we could go win state and we can be really good this year, but it has not been up to that. Same with North, and
a lot of games for this Olathe Northwest team have come down to the wire, and that's where it's costing the most. In the fourth quarter, when it matters, you know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. It is one of these crazy years for the Northwest squad. This junior class for the Ravens is the first class to be brought up by the Chip Sherman style of coaching the entire time. So next year they will be the 4-year veterans of how Coach Sherman coaches, and looks to be a very good class, including Joe Hatzfeld, Nick Hegarty, Braden Cook.
That's right, a lot of talent on this Olathe Northwest team.
Things that we need that should be addressed. I mean, Shawnee Mission South needs to continue to try and get in there. It looks like they haven't been getting that many yards, and just need to get first downs. Seems that they haven't got any first downs that first half.
And it's been two very opposite stories in this game. You know, everything Olathe Northwest has done seems to work, and Shawnee Mission South just cannot get anything going. The run game has been stopped short. They've been taking sacks when they pass, and I would hope that they've got it corrected here in the second half, and they're looking to come out and put some points on the board here.
So one of the headline stories from Shawnee Mission South was that 8 seniors walked off this field and said, no, we don't like the coaching that has been done, and they walked off. And just caught up with some of the coaches, and they said, that's okay. They just don't want to
And I
see that
believe-
type of stuff.
I believe that did happen late September, and it's still affecting them here tonight, as obviously the lack of seniors on the field has affected their play style and their execution. And here come the teams back onto the field. The Ravens with a commanding lead. Senior Joe Hatzfeld has had quite the night. 2 touchdowns in the first half, and we'll see if he can make that 3 here in the second.
Just a reminder, we are live on channel 25.
And there's Hatzfeld there warming up. Number 3.
There's always something on.
There's the student section again. Christmas theme tonight. Lots of red and white.
One thing you guys have been wondering about, well, not everyone in the area, but this does have playoff contentions. Olathe Northwest are in the playoffs currently right now in the standings. They're 24th, so they're just squeaking by on the playoff stage. So if they win, they'll bump up to 3 and 5. And they would be probably playing either a 0-7 team or someone like Shawnee Mission South, where they are very poor, because that's how teams get placed in the playoffs. They have to play the same type of rankings so they can see which one can get farther. Well, Shawnee Mission South does not have any playoff contention, since they are also 0-7, so. The Ravens will be kicking off or receiving on the north end of the field, since they did defer this at the coin toss.
And I would fully expect them to pick up where they left off in the first half.
We have not been seeing this kicking team for Shawnee Mission South, so this will be the first time we will see it. Looks like Joe Hatzfeld and number 15, Charles Elvin, are back to return the kick.
The Ravens.
Number 6 or 7, Matthew Miller, will be kicking off the Ravens. To the Ravens. Here's the kick.
And we're off.
A decent kick.
That's Elvin taking it out.
Ball
He dropped the ball, but recovered it at the 20.
I'm sorry, that was Joe Hatzfeld taking it out.
Tonight it is cool here at College Boulevard Activity Center.
Staying in the low 50s.
And it looks like the Raven offense will be coming around. So I just lost my train of thought, but offense is coming out in the shotgun formation with Braden Cook in there to snap. He takes it himself. QB draw. Gets about 5 yards on the run.
Tackled by number 45, Steven and Popo. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up second down 6.
That's going to bring up second down and 6. Ball on the Raven 24. Lining up here in the pistol.
Hands it off to his running back.
It's Charlie Pfister. And he's going to get the first and more.
They've been relying on Charlie this game since the injury of Ash Navery, and he's been living up to expectations, and he's done a great job so far for this team.
And they have a solid back in him. He's got breakaway speed, and he can play that real nitty-gritty up the middle football when you need him to.
Looks like it's going to be option. He's going to toss to Pfister. He isn't going to get anywhere. Maybe
Possibly back to the line of scrimmage.
be a 1 yard gain for Pfister. Like I was stating earlier, it is a very chilly night here in Olathe. 51 degrees. It is cold. So when that ball, when you touch that ball, it feels like a rock. It's hard to catch. It's hard to move around because.
And it's certainly had its effect on the players, as we've seen a lot of drop passes here.
We're going to hand it off
Dumas.
to Dumas. Another good replacement for Ash Navery on the fullback type of side. And is going to get the first down.
Gain of 11 on the play, and
It's going to be an 11 yard gain from Dumas. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 46 yard line of the Ravens.
And this run game playing an enormous part in the Ravens offense.
Looks like it's going to be a.
Play is blown dead with the flag on the field.
It's either going to be a false start or offsides.
It's a false start.
These penalties have been hurting this Raven offense, especially just causing them to go backwards and not going any forwards. But besides that, they have been getting their penalty yards taken away just from maybe just 1 yard, just one gain, and make a nice 12-yard run or 30-yard pass.
Here in the shotgun again. It's Braden Cook off to Dumas, and he's going to run it down the right sideline.
A nice stiff arm by Dumas. Get that extra yards. The 8 yard gain for Dumas. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Ravens.
I formation. It's a toss play out to the left.
It's to Bowman. Bowman will get around to the Shawnee Mission South 47 to make it 3rd and about 4. So this run game for the Ravens has been gotten off to a great start the second half. Lining up an I formation.
They are still yet to pass the ball in this second half.
Another great toss play by Cook to Bowman again. Get that first down.
Tackle by number 20, Nolan Simmons.
And a tackle by Nolan Simmons for the Raiders.
5 on the play in Olathe Northwest. First
For another first down for the Ravens. On the Raiders' 41-yard line.
And the Ravens have only ran it to the right one time, and as the Raiders defense has got to set off some sort of alarm in your head. And now they finally look to pass, and it says too high for Matt Vanderslice. Incomplete.
There was some rush on the left side of the Ravens line, so they must have been blitzing on the right side for the Raiders defense. And rush almost got to Braden Cook right there. Be second out and 10. Lining up an I formation for the Raiders. It's be
Braden
another
Cook
pass from
Running
Cook.
out to his left, and he's going to take it on his feet. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
A nice around 8-yard run for Cook.
And he's proven to be a mobile quarterback.
On the stop, the Shawnee Mission South defense had to tie his shoes. Checking in for the Ravens is Joe Hatzfeld, Easton Krupper, and Maxwell Donahue, so they might be passing this time.
And Jack Parks comes off.
They're going to call a timeout. Looks like they didn't remember what play they were going to run, or they just didn't remember what type of formation they needed to use. This will be their first timeout for the half. Just a little fun fact about Krupper. His father coaches the special teams for the Ravens. It's kind of crazy. He's not under his dad, but he is playing for his dad for the team, and he's done a fantastic job as quarterback.
I'm sure that has helped his chemistry with the coaches, and I'm almost positive they've done a lot of work off the field at home.
Looks like Krupper. There might have been a
offsides,
maybe encroachment on the Shawnee Mission South defense. So this could lead to a first down for the Ravens. Back to Krupper. He is a great kid. Really just good football player all around. And has multiple great talents.
Just toss out to the right. That's Bowman, I believe. And he's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play.
Looks like Cook's checking back in for the Ravens.
As well as number 89, Jack Parks.
It's going to be second down and 3 now.
Parks, another tight end for the Ravens, hasn't been targeted yet tonight. And the play's blown dead.
Northwest has charged its second timeout of the half. So I have one timeout left, and it's only 7:30 left in the third quarter. They still have another quarter of football to play. We have no idea what's going on, but just need to communicate more better on this.
Even with this comfortable lead, communication is going to be key going into the playoffs, and it's something that can definitely cost you a game.
This is what the Ravens need. They need to score in the third quarter. On average, they have not scored any points in the third quarter at all. So they need to know how to score.
It has cost them a few games.
Going to pass it out to Jack Parks.
And
He's
there
going to
he
get
is.
the wide open.
The sideline.
Looks like it's going to be a touchdown for
And that is
Jack Parks and the Olathe Northwest Ravens to make it 33-0.
What a great catch and pass by Cook and Jack Parks, and a great effort to turn it up the field and reach for that pylon.
Point after attempt for David Boschma.
The Raiders have blocked one extra point attempt in the first half. And this
Gets it
one
up,
is good.
and it's good. Pressure did get to Boschma, this kick. But luckily, the Ravens line stopped them just about so he could get the ball through the uprights. If I was the special teams coach, I'd be smiling just because they've been playing so well on kicking, receiving, and everything like that. Here's Boschma again.
It's a kick for the Ravens.
It's gonna, here we go, starting off. Get the Shawnee Mission South Raiders get another great booming kick from Boschma. Receives it at the 10. Ball gets stopped around the 28-yard line. Tackled by Nick Haggerty. Shawnee Mission South, they need to look like they know how to play the game, because they have not been shown up to seem great. Just haven't been had a great offensive role, and just been stopped every single play. It's being on a heavy right side. It's going to run it right up the gut and just get stopped right at the line for a gain of nothing for Shawnee Mission South. Make it 2nd and 10.
This Ravens D-line has done a great job of shutting that run down and forcing them to pass.
Another heavy right side for the Raiders. It's going to pitch it out to the right side. It's going to be dropped back in the backfield and just
About a 1-yard loss on the play.
make it 3rd and 11.
This Ravens defense has been everywhere tonight.
they're going to have a heavy left side for the Raiders. Shotgun formation. It's going to quarterback option. It's going to be stopped there, and nothing's going to get gained. It'll be 4th and 13, 4th and 12.
So they're going to bring the punt team out.
Punt team for the Shawnee Mission South Raiders had a great punt in the first half. Looks like this was a low snap, almost blocked.
That one's going to go 40 yards, and it's going to be down at about the 29-yard line.
It's gonna be on the 29-yard line for the Ravens.
They've got decent field positioning, and we'll see if they're just looking to chew the clock or maybe even put more points on the board.
Looks like Braden Cook's going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle. Won't go anywhere.
Stuffed.
Make it 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 8. The shotgun formation. 2 out on each side. Now there's going to be motion. He's going to hand it off to the motion.
That's number 38, Weston Davis, his first carry of the night.
It's going to be 3rd and
a gain of 1 on the play.
Looks like the coaching staff for the Ravens have decided to sit the starters now, since it is a blowout type of situation, and has put in Jackson Nicodemus at quarterback.
We'll see what he's able to do here in the second half.
And checking in at running back is Logan Irwin. Drop back. Throws.
Throw it to his back.
Looks like it's going to be dropped back. Pass intended for Logan Irwin.
Very
It's going to be a
minimal gain.
loss of around
Oh,
4 yards. To make it 4th and 12.
And here comes the Raven punt team, and you haven't seen this too often tonight.
This is the first time we've seen Raven
That
punt
is
team
right.
tonight. Here's the snap. Very good snap. And a great kick, really, if you think about it. And it's going to stop around the Shawnee Mission South 48-yard line. With 3:34 left in the second quarter. The Ravens up 34-0. See how this Shawnee Mission South offense does in this good field position they have.
Let's see if they can't capitalize and put some points on the board that they desperately need.
Here
He's
they
going to
go.
dump it off to his back,
Yeah, screen.
and he's going to run out to the left, and he slips. That's number 4,
And
Hunter
trips over his
Carpenter.
own feet. That is not like what you want to see if you're running back. Just try and get to the edge and just trip over your own feet. It's not a good feeling. Might get humiliated. barely gets back in the line, make it 2nd and 10. Pistol formation. It's going to be a quarterback option.
He's going to run it. He'll pick up
Gets
about-
tackled by the ghost of Christmas past. And trips and falls and makes it 3rd and about 5.
Gain of 3 on the play. Looks like Shawnee Mission South is again looking to pass, and it's going to be another option. And he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to...
That is going to be the very first down for the Shawnee Mission South Raiders. That was a keep by number 8, Jack Roberts. Sophomore. Many sophomores. Looks like number 8's going to be coming back. Jack Roberts is coming back. And there might be
too jumpy on the defensive end. Roberts hands it off. Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play.
Tackle by number 59, Blake Huguenin. 5-yard gain, 1st down.
5-yard gain there on the play.
Yeah. Another 1st down for the Raiders. Looks like their offense is coming back out. And it has shown us that it is not out. Even though it was out in the first half, another option for Jack Roberts and just went nowhere. Stopped at the line. It'll be 2nd and 11. For the Raiders. We shotgun again. Hand it off up the middle.
Kucera.
Again.
And he's not going to get any.
Another nowhere stop. Another Raiders player forgetting how to tie his shoes correctly. Make it 3rd and around 11 or 12. In pistol formation now. Hand it off
Raiders
up the middle
again.
And gets stopped.
Oh.
Or fumbled.
And it's recovered by the Raiders. Was the play blown dead before this? Oh, and
it
Roberts
does look
is down.
like Roberts is down. Might have done something to his arm. Looked like he was grabbing his arm.
I think he is.
And that is not good for the Raiders offense. They would have to bring out number 7, Deontay Carroll, back out.
My apologies, that's number 9, Jeremy Kucera. Back for the Raiders.
One of these injuries is for the Raiders is just not looking good just because there's only 29 players and this will make 28 and there are not a lot of players. being able to play. Let's just hope he's all right.
This is a great back and a tough loss for the Raiders. He's given it everything he's got tonight. He's able to walk off the field. I'm glad to see it.
Since he did have to, since there was a timeout because of his injury, he will have to sit out a play if he is able to come back in, but he will have to wait a play out since he was injured on the field.
It looks like number 4, Hunter Carpenter, is going to come in replacement for Kusera.
So it's going to be 4th and 6. They're going to go for it. See if this Raven defense can stop them.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
It's going to be the end of the third quarter here on Channel 25. There's always something on. For the Olathe Northwest Ravens, 34. Shawnee Mission South Raiders, 0. So now the Shawnee Mission South Raiders will be going towards the south and going into the wind. It looks like Hunter Carpenter didn't go anywhere and has a first down for the Ravens now on the 29-yard line of their own side. This is exactly what the Ravens wanted to see in their last regular season game, going into the playoffs.
And this Raiders defense is looking to respond to that also methodical Ravens running game that has worked all night. Ravens lining up in the shotgun, motion man out to the left. And it's going to be a run up the gut. And that is number 5, Jameson Biza.
Ravens come out in the shotgun formation again. He's handed off. And get a couple of yards, maybe 2 on the play, maybe even just 1.
Biza again on the carry. This Ravens offense is just looking to run the clock down. It's going to be an option. He's going to hand it off to his back. That's Biza. And he trucks the man.
There might be a holding play on the Ravens.
Looks like he'll be just short of the first.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding on the offense. So it's going to be
late in the game, you cannot afford to have these flags. That's something that they need to correct going into the playoffs. Big toss. Nicodemus rolling out to his right. Looks like he's going to scramble.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Looks like it's going to be a loss, a couple yards in the play. That's going to bring up 4th and 19, a loss of 2 on the play.
Going to bring out the punt team again.
So the Raiders offense will have another chance to put some points on the board here.
See if we can get a good punt from.
And so far, Boschma has been golden.
This could make him platinum after this one. That was a good punt by Boschma. This will be on the Shawnee Mission South 44-yard line. 9:49 left in the 4th quarter. This will be shotgun formation. This will be a handoff. Number 9.
Jeremy Kucera.
He's back in from his little injury that he had. A nice run.
Glad that it was minor. He's able to check back in.
It's going to be a 6-yard gain to make it 2nd and 4 for the Ravens. On this Ravens team, they have 2 players that are both playing soccer and football. For kicking, David Boschma and Charlie Holmgren. Both kicking. And that play from Shawnee Mission South be a 3rd and 4, I mean 3rd and 3 to go. Motion back, high snap. Looks like the player's just going to be at about 2 yards, make it 4th and 1 for the Raiders. They're going to go for it again on 4th down.
Looking to run the ball. Oh, it is a run, and he's not going anywhere. They're going to wrap him up.
They should spot the ball at the...
It's like the Raiders punt team is going to come back out. Or, I'm sorry, the Raiders defense.
Going to spot the ball at the Raiders 49-yard line for the Ravens. Another great field position for that Ravens offense. For their 2nd stringers, getting in reps. And sometimes their varsity quarterback, and sometimes some of their sophomores get some playing time.
We can expect to see a lot of running here in the 4th quarter. A little less than 8 minutes left in the 4th. Ravens and I formation. And he's going to hand it off to Biza. And he's not going to go anywhere. Loss of about 1 or 2 on the play. It's going to be a loss of 1.
It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Nicodemus still in at quarterback.
good reps for these second stringers. It's going to be a low
That's
throw
a
by
little too low.
Nicodemus. It was low, intended for. Number 80. Mitch Midget. With 7:15 left in the fourth quarter. Be snap high.
Flies out to Nicodemus' right, and he's going to toss out to him. It's a fumble on the play, and it looks like Shawnee Mission South is going to come away with the ball, and they do have it. It's a turnover on downs, or turnover.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the Ravens' 48-yard line.
He's going to run it out to the right. He's not going to go anywhere. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of 1 on the play. And that was number 21, Sam Macklin.
So it looks like Shawnee Mission South will be going down to 0-8 in the regular season. And now there's going to be a run up the middle. Fumble on the play.
Was he down?
Let's just see what they say.
That was number 9, Jeremy
It
Coussera,
looks like
losing the ball.
Ravens do get the ball back. Fumble and received by the Ravens.
Looks like he let the ball go a little too early on that play.
And we hand it off now to
He's going to be driven back.
by number 5. Jameson Baez. But now for the Ravens, the new quarterback will be Cole Manning. Not Peyton Manning, but he could be related. Hand it off now to number 21, Logan Irwin.
He's not going to go anywhere. He's going to get wrapped up in the bag. And there is a flag on the play.
There might be a holding.
And we'll see who this is against.
So it will be a holding play. Or a did look like the ref signaled that it was going to be a holding. Or it was a block in the back. As you can see, some of the fans are very excited about this 34-0 win. Well, 34-0 stomping on the from the Ravens. Nico's going to keep it and a run for about
Gain 4 or
9
5.
yards.
9 yards.
Keeps the ball on the play. Tackled by number 45, Stephen Emerald.
It'll be 3rd and 11 now for the Ravens.
Ravens and no rush at all, letting the clock run down.
Gonna hand it off now
He's
to
going to take it out to the left.
Baez.
Baez with the carry. Tackled by
Nice
number
run.
18, Austin
It's gonna be,
Connor.
we're in a 6-yard run. Make it 4th and 5 now. Punt team coming back out onto the field.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 4th down, 6.
After 2 great punts by David Boschman, let's see if we can get another good punt here. That was a decent punt there. At the 25-yard line.
And the ball is down at the 25-yard line. Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders in the 25. It's always good to have some of the sophomores coming in and playing for the Ravens just for the reps in varsity. Gonna be a nice play for the Raiders. Looks like gonna be a 9-yard gain for the Raiders.
Just shy of the first, it looks like.
Did look like the chain gang got attacked, but there looks like he will be all right for them. So good to see the chain gang be all right, because it is a tough time making sure everything happens correctly for the sides.
This weather certainly isn't helping. It's going to be a run up the gut.
Might be a loss of some yards, or maybe get just to the yards, scrimmage yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. We're going to run it up the middle again. Gain of about 1, or barely anything. It'll be 4th and 2 now. And I'll let the clock run down.
You would expect a little more hustle out of this Shawnee Mission South Raiders football team.
Gonna be a motion. Looks like it's gonna be a punt. And a nice catch by number 9, Jeremy Kuchsiar, to stop the ball from going farther for the Ravens to have better field position, but one-handed catch to stop the ball. Good hustle by the kid.
Keep in mind, the Shawnee Mission South Raiders do have all 3 of their timeouts left.
Be under formation. Manning will hand it off to Baez and get a 6-yard gain.
We have under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th.
And seems like this will be a rout of Shawnee Mission South. But also, there is no 2-minute warning in high school, so it is good
Clock
to see.
continues to run.
Clock continue to run. It's like
Baez
number
is gonna be
5.
stuffed. Hard hit.
Baez. Yes, again, Baez.
Number 44, Seth Rainbow, and number 23, Tyler Law.
This is exactly what the team needed to see going into the playoffs. A good victory, so it'd be better. Show our might. That's going to be a handoff right up the gut from Nick Burchard to get the first down. Under a minute left to go in the game. Ravens look like they're going to kneel the ball now. As the clock winds down, I'm going to say this first. This has been a great game for the Olathe Northwest Ravens.
Both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. All around dominant performance. And what a night they've had.
Yes, what a night they've had. From the production crew back in the back, for me, Ben Blades, Val Cartwright, for our great scoreboard operators, especially Easton Crupper's sister, and Tessa. We thank you for this great game and
Great night.
Great victory with the 34-0 Olathe Northwest Ravens. You've been watching Channel 25 TV of the Olathe Northwest Ravens football team. Signing off. Thank you.